You ain't playing. You come in to knock him out, all right? And you're going to use the weight. You're going to hit him. You're going to lean on him. You're going to wear him down. But my attitude was you're there to be hit by Deontay Wilder. And ultimately, Deontay Wilder will catch you because the goal should be to stay away from a power puncher like Deontay Wilder. What I didn't take into consideration is that Deontay Wilder actually gained more pounds from the first fight than Fury did. Fury was 17 pounds heavier than he was in his first fight. Wilder was 19 pounds heavier than he was in his first fight. He came into the ring, he barely had a sweat. You know, he was shaking his leg. He just seemed cold, etc. But no matter. The reality of the situation is he was thoroughly outboxed. He was mauled. He was beat up. He was schooled in such a flagrant fashion. I mean, I sat there completely and totally shell-shocked. I know he got his eardrum busted. Your equilibrium is off.
The eardrum wasn't busted, just a cut inside the ear. It just looked like it was busted.
So it was all that blood coming out?
6 stitches from a small cut.
And that's all it was? Oh, Lord. Well, then there's really no excuse because the bottom.
So this was on ESPN First Take. It just ended about not even an hour or two ago. And as you know, the cut with Deontay Wilder, you know, in his ear became a significant, you know, talking point. Oh, well, you know, he got equilibrium shot. You know, he's got his eardrum busted. Well, turns out he didn't get his eardrum busted, but in fact, it was just a cut. A cut in the ear. So 6 stitches, I guess it's split right here. You know, that little piece in your ear, whatever that's called. I guess it's split or whatever. Now, mind you, I'm not a Stephen A. Smith guy, so, you know, when I listen to him talk about boxing, I don't be like, oh, well, Stephen A. Smith said this. You know, I look at him as being a casual. You know, only person I really watch First Take for when it comes, or ESPN when it comes to boxing, is Max Kellerman, period. I don't take nothing he says in regards to boxing, you know, with any type of seriousness. You know, so when he's talking about, oh, Deontay Wilder, all that, you know, he's looking at it from a fan standpoint to me, and he says it. But in regards to, well, let me show you real quick.
You got to overcome that. In the end, he got beat up. People lose all the time. You know, somebody's more skilled than you or what have you. But it's rare that you see a boxer like that, I mean, get beat up.
It wasn't
and that's what happened.
Out of the gate, Max. He just looked so much bigger, too. He owned it.
Number one thing, Stephen, I understand why you're nervous. If he's going to come at Wilder, then he has to come into the danger zone.
Right, correct.
But another, you don't just have to stay away from a puncher's power. You can get.
So yeah, we could stop that bullshit, you know, about oh well, you know, it was his ear. It wasn't, he didn't have a busted eardrum. He got some stitches, his ear was bleeding. You know, JD's, his trainer, you know, said, you know, he just looked like he had no legs. It could have been the armor. You know, I was thinking to myself, like, during fight week, like, yo, they got them around a lot of media. Like, this is a huge, huge stage. Fox, ESPN. You know, I wouldn't want my fighter doing all that running around during fight week, you know, and being all around. And I want them to be in their own little, you know, comfort zone. And I understand they had to do it, you know, to sell the fight. You know, but even myself watching the fight, Wilder just didn't look himself. Now, I'm not making up no excuses. I don't think that he was physically hurt. I just think that maybe he was on some scared shit. Not like scared of Tyson Fury was like, oh shit, this is the big stage. All right, we're finally in here. You know, he wasn't his lively, like, confident self throughout this fight week. You know? And Fury just dominated. Nobody's making any excuses. And let me say this, for the people who are talking the behind-the-head stuff, come on, we're talking about Windmill Wilder. In fact, you know, I'm not even going to be, you know, entertaining, you know, it, because a lot of you, you know, are on the short bus. I'm not saying like you're mentally disabled. I'm saying like, you know, you're not, well, I guess it is an insinuation. I'm not saying that, though. I guess the short line. How about that? You're in the short line. You know, people not like looking at that, and also people think that Kenny Bayless is a Tyson Fury. I mean, is a Al Heyman PBC guy. You see what I'm saying?
Fights now Tyson Fury. We're going his 3 biggest fights going in. He's the underdog.
Every single time he tells you exactly what's going to happen, you don't believe him, and then he goes out and does exactly what he said. 1, Vladimir Klitschko, 10 years heavyweight champ. Tyson, I'm going to outbox him. Did it, won the title. Then he went into a depression, drug abuse, suicidal ideation, all kinds of stuff. Was out for you, ballooned up to almost 400 pounds. Came back, had 2 little nothing fights, and then fought Deontay. Tyson Fury's father said, Deontay's going to knock you out. Are you crazy? You're not in any kind of shape to fight him. He said, no, I'm going to beat him. Went out and beat him again, even though beat Deontay, even though people said it was officially a draw. He won every round except the 2 rounds he got knocked down in. But in the 12th round, he got cold clocked. He looked out. He somehow got up. She said, you're going to have to nail me to the canvas to beat me, right? That's why going into this fight, Deontay said, I got the 6-inch nails and the hammer from Alabama, because he's saying he's going to nail him down. In this fight, what did Fury say? And we all thought he's just trying to get in Deontay's head. He wouldn't really do that. He quit his trainer, went to a Sugar Hill, Emmanuel Stewart's nephew, who's a Kronk Gym trainer, Kronk Gym offensive style, coming to get you.
Yep.
Trained in that style, and then went out and did exactly what he said he was going to do, the way he said he was going to do it. Beat him up for 7 rounds and knocked him out. He's the best heavyweight in the world, like Ali. Like Ali has certain similarities to him. One of them is he tells you what he's going to do, and he does it.
Well, the interesting part is that if you go back to Ali versus Foreman, all right, if you remember, Ali.
You know, and that's one of the things that if you were always reliant on that right hand of Deontay Wilder to bail you out, then when you have a man like Tyson Fury saying he's going to do exactly what he did, and will say he does exactly what he says he's going to do, and then goes out there and does it, you can't really go against that. So news is coming out now, according to the Boxing Voice, that Shelly Finkel phoned in and saying Deontay Wilder will likely take the fight. Not that he will likely take the 3rd fight. It's all too early to tell. Which is 2 days after the fight, Deontay Wilder's got about another 28 days or so to decide if he's going to fight for a 3rd time against Tyson Fury. Meanwhile, you have Eddie Hearn already on the phone with Top Rank trying to figure out how they can make the fight happen. Everything all depends on Deontay Wilder. But as far as the conspiracy theories and narratives, so far, it's only underlings that are really talking that. Even the biggest Deontay Wilder supporters are... What's my dog doing? Oh. Even the biggest Deontay Wilder supporters are not making up like bullshit-ass excuses because they know they can't. They're not talking like that behind the head shit. It's only people in the comments that's really, really talking it, and some people on social media like casuals like Chance the Rapper and shit.
Stalking him throughout the fight. Strategizing, I'm going to make you back up. You can't fight going backwards. That's not what you do. You're the big bully. You do everything coming forward. But again, when he hit Deontay, and you could see, and I'm ringside. I'm sitting ringside. You're right behind me, Molly. And I'm sitting ringside, and I'm watching Deontay Wilder literally every time he clutched with Tyson Fury, he was looking at a clock. Like, when does this round end? He was looking to get the hell out of there.
He looked hurt. He looked out of it.
He looked out of it. He looked beat up.
Lost his legs.
Max, the eyes paired a little bit.
He got mauled.
He got mauled
and beat up. It was kind of
like... But he knew early. What I'm saying is he knew early he didn't want to be there.
And he had the heart of a champion. I will say that, because they could have ended that, or he kept getting up. He kept coming back.
Roberto Duran fought a guy named Davey Moore, undefeated champion at the Garden, when his 32nd birthday, mauled him like that, just beat him up. Tyson Fury is the biggest. He's the fastest.
Best boxer.
He's the best boxer.
You can find that on YouTube. In fact, I'm going to put the link down below in the description box. So, as we're wrapping up all this Wilder Fury stuff, I figured, for Wilder Fury 2 stuff, I figured it was going to be a whole bunch of content this Monday. So we still got a couple more videos to do. For example... Tyson Fury's pop saying that Tyson Fury should, probably retire. Or what's going on with JD's, and people are looking at him like, yo, like, what was you thinking? Your fighter was gonna get hurt. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.
Boxer, he has the highest boxing IQ. See, guys like Muhammad Ali or Floyd Mayweather or Sugar Ray Leonard or any of those elite pound-for-pound guys, their brains work faster than the other guy. He is going to be very, very tough to beat.
It's fair to say this, too. We got to bring this up, because I saw Teddy on Get Up this morning, and obviously we saw him last week. And one of the things he said, Wilder has the ultimate equalizer, the right hand. Now, I would never insult Wilder like this, but he said Wilder can't fight. You know, he said he's not a boxer. He's a puncher. I will say this. Tyson Fury made him look like he didn't even belong in the ring with him.